Hello, everyone. I will be talking today briefly about New York State specifically and the organ donation process and registry. To provide some context, in New York, there are 10,000 individuals in need of a life saving transplant currently. New York is ranked third nationally for having the greatest demand for transplants, and yet it is ranked second for having the lowest percentage of registered enrollees in the registry. So, in other words, the supply of donors is not meeting the demand currently for those who need a donation. Case in point, in New York, there are some 22% of the general population that is enrolled via the registry. Yet, when we compare this to 47% nationally, that is an issue. And yet, even more statistics that are chilling is that every 15 hours in New York State, an individual dies from being on the donor registry process and having to wait and not being fulfilled. And every 2.5 hours, that waiting list continues to grow in New York State. Yet, statistics show that an overwhelming majority, approximately 90% of Americans, are in favor of organ transplantation. Yet only 30% state that they're aware of how to become an actual organ donor. Yet the process to become an organ donor is relatively simple. In the past, it just involved going to the DMV and checking one of two boxes as to whether or not you wanted to become an organ donor. Now, the process is becoming streamlined, particularly in New York State, due to policy changes by Governor Cuomo. And an individual can fulfill the registry process by enrolling online through a simple application. In 2018, because of this, the percentages enrolled increased 12.3% to 5.5 million enrollees. And this was the highest ever since the registry's creation in 2008. Part of the policy that I will be analyzing that Governor Cuomo recently passed in 2017 involves a alliance between the Department of Health and the New York Alliance for Donation to help modernize the registry and also increase educational outreach in an area which was before largely left to the private market to determine ways of increasing accessibility for donations. So I'm going to be analyzing the particular policies involved therein.